BS Discover, how you doing? Let me make sure we can get through this. I had to come to a spot, and we gonna give it some minutes to see if we gonna be interrupted. But this is real news. Real moves, real times. It got me bending down, because I need you to see me. Now come and follow me. This is real. It's going to get real. Can you make it? Can you make it out here? I can make it. Some of the things I'm going to say, they ain't going to like. Some of the things you're going to say, they ain't going to like. But you can't be quiet. It's how you say it. You ain't curse. You ain't pull no gun out. You pull out knowledge. You pull out facts. And you can't go wrong when you got the facts with the knowledge. Are you going to make it through? Now, there's a lot of people that don't want to see you make it through. I'm not lying. Because every door is open. But they try to shut them doors, thinking that once the door is shut, it can't be open again. But I tell you today, let the message come loud, let the message come clear. And I got to watch this space, because this is a space. But it's a guaranteed space. It's a space that if you take your time and you walk through, there's so much to see. There's so much to see. I got an office to the right, and I got my office right here. Depending upon if I'm standing right, if I'm standing left. Both office, I knew a very important person. I know very important people, and I know a lot of you do too. That will keep us afloat, because the knowledge that are given to us by these people and is instilled in us, you can't take it away. And if they made it forward, I know I can make it forward. But yet here they come, trying to close them doors. Can you get through? Can you get through? Because I need you to know you can make it. I don't need nobody I got to pay $500 to tell me what I need to do, when I can just get online or go to the library and get resources. Resources are going to be taken away. How are you going to get there? I've been out here, I've been talking to people, I've been asking questions. Do you know you got to get a library card? Do you know how to get, I don't like to get online. Online? I remember back in the days when you had to get an email. I didn't want to get an email. Everybody got an email now. You need an email. You need an email so they can contact you. At some point in time, you had to learn. At some point in time, somebody had to take you through. Are you going to make it through them doors? Are you going to make it through them doors? Because they're trying to close them doors on you. I'm going to have to come more prepared for you next time. I'm going to have to have my hair groomed, my suit on. There's sometimes I have to talk to you in preparation. Because be prepared. Ain't nothing going to hold us back. The only thing I'm looking at in the spot that I'm in. And I'm going to pick up my bag, because I don't want to leave you in a situation. And the situation is, I see a lot going on while I'm standing here. It could be an unsafe area for me. But I'm going to get this message through. And that's how you're going to feel when you go through the doors. and those doors start to close, you're going to feel unsafe. You're going to have to pick up your belongings, and you're going to have to find another way. I'm just demonstrating to you how it's going to be like. You're going to have to make some changes. You're going to have to groom yourself. Right now, I'm casual because I'm out here. I'm just doing things, making changes on the computer. But when I got to get business-like, oh, don't hold back. We got to do it. Just like getting your new email. Are you ready to break through them doors? We talked about resources. We talked about finances. I even got to finish up week 8, but week 8 ain't here yet. But I'm going to finish it up. And upon that note, I want you to take full advantage of when you see change and start to look at and study change. If you can't read, if you can't write, begin to learn how to read and to write. There's videotapes that will teach you these things. You don't need no teacher nowadays because resources are going to be limited. They're going to start charging you for everything. Hopefully not to breathe in the air that we breathe. Can you break through them doors when them doors start to close? Chosen one. I'm walking now. Walk with me. Talk with me. Listen to me. Because I want you to see change. Did you see any person out? You don't see people out here. Everything is on the internet now. We got stores. Nobody in the stores. There's stores. There's objects in the stores. Selling objects, furniture, everything. Nobody in the stores. Everybody's online. The store is just a face to a lot of businesses now. They go in as you call them in. That's when they go in. Ain't no more 9 to 5, not for the businessman. The mark of the beast, the changes. We're going to have to accept them changes. If you want a door to close on you. If you want to continue to move on. If you want to continue to make change of the things that life had to offer you. Because a lot of people ain't going to want to see you get there. Oh, no, they got to be first. They got to be first. So this is what you're going to do. First, you're going to get yourself well educated. Whether you go to school or whether you just do it just by getting the info that you need to do the things that you want. Second, we're going to change up our wear. We're going to change how we dress. 2 days out of the week, we'll dress business-like. Or 3. The other 2 is just casual. Saturday and Sunday, whatever you want. Because I don't know what you do. And I'm not here to tell you. Not on a Saturday and a Sunday. We got some religious folks. That's between you and whoever. I'm reaching out to everybody, nonstop, when you come through these doors. Let me open my door for you. Let me teach you what I had to learn. And as you learn and as you get better, people are going to find ways to try to stop you at the very things that you learn. The very things that are going to make you do wondrous things. Oh, no. I don't want to see her do wondrous things. She can't. Look how she look. And this is why I do what I do. We had an old saying in the days, don't judge a book by its cover. So I had to read a tale and do a tale. They call it the Tale of Two Cities, between Florida and New York City. And I got a tale to tell you. And it don't stop here. No doors shall be closed. They're trying to close doors. They're trying to make life impossible for you. But I'm telling you now, it is possible for you to move on. It is possible for you to go through and still be reaching at your highest. Why? Or how is it possible? Getting that business idea, getting that book, getting that class that's going to take you where you got to go. Even if you got to go through steps, 1 certification, 2 certification, put all that on your resume. It's a certification, it's a certificate to show that I was doing something. I wasn't just standing around, but I was doing something, moving in a direction of change. And as I look, I'm looking around because I see a lot of people moving. And basically, I see a lot of men moving. And as women, you're going to have to keep an eye out. You're going to have to keep an eye out for you. Because it's going to get real. Change is going to get real. People are not doing or feeling like it used to be. Back in the days, if I see you down, I'm trying to put you up. I'm trying to see you get somewhere as I get somewhere. Sometimes we would tell somebody, come on along. They got this new class, it's for free. And won't you learn this? Come on, join. Nobody wants to join no more. You may have to do it yourself. You may have to get out of that I, he, she, and we, the way it used to be. But things are changing. Not changing for you, for changing for the better of those who have risen. They're rising up, and they have risen. So what are you going to do to make sure you're not out of the plan? Their plan, their business plans, that make sure that you're able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish without losing yourself. Because you're going to lose yourself now. I done seen, and I'm trying to figure out, society changes. You have to change with it. You have to change with the players in society. You have to change with the ones who are making the roll call. Do you understand? Do not let society leave you in a place that leaves you bound. And one day you'll find yourself flipping and flopping on this ground. And that's not a good place to be. Because we all trying to stay above. Without judgment calls. Because I want to see you get there too. Those who's laying down. I know you can. We need words of inspiration. Leaders, we don't have leaders now who give you inspiration. Everybody wants to get paid for the message that they give you. Come on, join. You can get this message, but you got to join me. It costs $17.99 just to join. Every time I want to learn something new, I got to pay to learn something new. Can I pay a one-time fee, a yearly fee? So you can teach me for a year, and maybe that next year you can go up on the price. Or have a class that's reasonable, or installments. Because everybody got to survive, because if this class is going to help you and it's $100 or $200, at least let me pay installments. Can I have a voucher? Maybe pay half of the class and the voucher pays the other half. These are the things you're going to have to look for. They're out there. Free vouchers, free courses. And then you're going to take that and you're going to place it on your resume. We have to build resumes that build themselves. Because of us, we building ourselves. So, as you go through life, you're going to see changes and doors going to close. Doors been closing. They've been closing so many doors of opportunity. When it was easy to get to, now you're going to have a fight. It's not so easy to get there anymore. It's going to take a minute, a second, maybe an hour to get you where you want to go, so that you can achieve. I just want to get through this door. I'm trying to get everything you're trying to get. I'm trying to watch out for my family, as well as you trying to watch out for your family. And in all that, we make changes, because changes is what it takes. And then I not tell you, we'll hear it again. Oh, that's how you know you moving on through. Come on, we're going to close that door. We're going to stand back for a minute. We're going to have patience. And we're going to let that go on by. Because those are the doors you're going to have to, when they're next to you, you're going to have to close it. I don't need to hear what you're saying. What you're saying doesn't get me to the point to make me rise. It get me to the point to bring something out of me, and that's not me. So I got to get up. I got to move back, and I'm going to let you through. But I'm coming through, because you're not trying to get to where I'm trying to get. You're not trying to go to where I'm trying to go. Break down them doors, yo. They're closing them doors. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about me. So we're going to have to think about each other. It's a win-win world right now. Doggy dog. Remember that doggy dog world? Remember that saying, doggy dog world? I'm going to get it before you. And I don't care if you get it. That's the attitude of many. So what you going to do? Are you going to do what I say? Are you going to get yourself, learn how to write, learn how to read, get some resources, go to the library, start reading books. I was at the library the other day. I saw a lady there with 11 books. I looked at her like, I know she can't read all these books, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe she pick up the books every day and read 3 pages each. Everybody has a format. Whatever format works for you, that format works for her. If it can work for you, then work it. I probably read 2 books at a time. But some people do that. They read 3 books at a time. But it is the nature in life and change that takes you through. And as you continue to learn and know, you can look, you're moving faster. You're moving faster because you're busting through that door. You see? We're going to get there. We're going to get through that door. We ain't worried about what's around us, because what's around us can't make us. And you see how fast I got? You see how fast we're going through them doors? Now come on with me. This is to motivate. This is to uplift you and to let you know they're closing doors. They're closing down programs. It's not going to be easy for you as it used to be. Just like when you had to get that email address. A lot of people didn't want to get an email address. We had no choice but to get one. And they got one. And now they know how to use it. So, if it happened then, it can happen now.